Yo, what's up? I'm out here training. You know, you gotta get your striker boxing skills up. You come out here and box with these little imps out here. This is the best way to do it, you guys. This is called fish training 301. All right. So today's video is about the second awakening. Now, I know you guys seen videos and stuff like that. Like, there's the people that actually do research and stuff like that on BDO. You know exactly what this is, but for the people that don't know, and there's a lot of people out there, guys. Trust me. Like, from the comments alone on the whole video that I made about what do you guys think about them increasing the main hand to be equal, not exactly equal or whatever, but just to be viable, versus the awakening, stuff like that. So those those pre-awakening skills don't go, unused and stuff like that, because a lot of them are really cool. But let's talk about second awakening here. So second awakening isn't exactly a second weapon whatsoever. I would look at it in the way, like, if you guys ever played Dragoness, the Dragoness have like a subclass, they have subclass skills and stuff like that. So like a warrior would turn into like what was it, a barbarian, and a barbarian can turn into a destroyer, and each time the warrior exceeds or ascends into a higher class, he gains like 2 new skills. Now that's essentially what second awakening is, you know what I mean? And they're kind of taking I guess this is funny because the skills or whatever that they're creating, they're not just like giving you a new skill from complete scratch or anything like that, whatever. They're kind of mixing 2 skills or 2 useful skills from your 9 awakening, you know what I mean, into a stronger skill. And it's not going to be like, so say I hit K right here and you see your main skills and stuff like that. Like, no, we already seen the previews where they're at and everything. They're actually just adding on to the list down here. So it is in fact 2 new skills or so, right? But what the skills kind of are, like, say if we were to take Fist Fury or some shit like that and Knee Hammer and mix them together to be a Fist Knee Hammer Fury, you know what I mean? So that's pretty much what's going on, and it's cool in aspect, like, some people look at it and be like, it doesn't really, it's not a topic that's getting a lot of momentum, like, with people that actually know what they're doing, you know what I mean? For the people that are like super hype about it, I think it's mostly people that think that it's a whole new weapon or something like that or whatever. No, like, so for the wizard, it was kind of like one of their heals and I think PA or something like that mixed together. So it's essentially taking 2 vital skills or whatever, 2 really cool skills, that are useful. Well, I would say in the wizard part, because they're getting like 2 buff skills combined or something like that. And same with the witches getting like a buff skill and a heal skill or something like that combined. Something along that lines. It's more like 2 useful skills for them being smashed into one button, which is great. But for other classes, like ranger and stuff like that, they get 2 like charge attacks mixed to make like an ultimate charge attack, which is kind of cool. To be honest, it reminds me something of like an aim shot. So who knows, in the future we might see rangers aim shotting the hell out of people. I'm not sure what it is for every class. Like, I mean, it's out there. The videos are definitely out there. The reason why I didn't want to, like, put any clips or anything like that into this video is because I don't know what kind of rights are on those videos, you know what I mean? Like, I haven't been able to find the exact source for them. I've just seen, people just linking all the same stuff, and I don't really know like what's the rights and shit on that or whatever. So that's why you guys are pretty much getting a video of me running around while I'm speaking about it. I hope you guys don't mind. But if you want to see, you can go to Dulfy. Dulfy has a bunch of screenshots, and they even have a couple videos posted on their thing of all the skills that the classes are going to be getting. And I just thought it was funny that people thought it was like a whole new weapon or something like that, and I would say this is going in a good direction, because this means in the future or whatever, we will have more skills and stuff like that. So like, just because these skills is kind of like a mixture of 2 of our main skills to create a new skill. However, it doesn't mean that the skills are like bad or anything whatsoever. I just kind of wanted to clear up that it wasn't a new, you know, it wasn't a new weapon, and it's not something or whatever that's going to, you know, buff your main hand and stuff like that. It's not going to be under main hand. It's not going to be a main hand skill whatsoever. It's not going to be like, because I had one person tell me straight up that all it was going to be was, it was, the second awakening was going to awaken your main hand, and that's just not the case. The skills aren't even under the main hand. They're classified under the awakening weapon. So, you know, I think it's cool. I think in a way it is them trying to give us some of the skills or whatever that we may miss from our main hand, which is really dope, in my opinion. It really is. Like, to be honest, there's a video out there of a Musa using one of the skills or something like that, and he's just completely like one-shotting people. It's really cool, and also people say that the Musa has the highest second awakening burst damage. So like, it's just really nasty. I really like the video, and it had me like considering the whole Musa thing. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And for people that don't know who Musa is, because I normally don't call it a Musa, I usually call it a blader. I just like the sound of blader better. I don't like saying stuff like Musa and Kenichi and all that stuff. Like, it just, those, you know, those weird names, you know, your boy be having some pronunciation problems. And look at that. Look at that. It's just, you know, my computer just loves to, well, you know how like people photobomb people? That's what my computer does. Like every video, like no notifications all day while I'm playing anything. And then, you know, I'm start making a video, recording, my computer want to do stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, wait your turn, bro. Like, you know your lane, fam. Just crazy. But you guys, tell me what you think in the comment section below about the skills. Actually, matter of fact, you guys, I'll put a link to Dulfy, to the second awakenings or whatever, and Dulfy, well, you know, the Dulfy link, man. What the fuck? Why am I getting like? See, this is what happens when you like, when your computer photobombs you. It completely throws you off track of like what you're talking about, right? So I'm going to put a link below in the description of Dulfy, and you guys go check that out before making comments. And once you guys check that out, come back and comment, you know, what second awakening or whatever do you think is awesome, and which ones do you think are lame, and what do you think about the whole system as a whole? You know what I'm saying? This is King Vox, and well, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, make sure to ring that notification button for me, because that right now is the most important thing you can do for the channel, to be honest with you. So you guys, much love. I'm out.